first opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw right away, here's Milroe. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. To the air, it's Milroe. Got it with Smith in Jigba. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 4. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. From the gun, it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
19, Charger, 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go. Blackboard.
Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That's going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 3.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now it's 2nd and 1. Now it's Milroe. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try and run it with Walker. A big hole. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Come on, 10 cycles. 60 red. 60.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's in! Touchdown, Green Bay!
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Now Milrow on first down. That one swung out wide to Walker. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready, break.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Here's Milrow to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run right. Here's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Now Milrow. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Now Walker. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here we go, stop.
Throwing is Milrow. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will get out in front, 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Down. Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready. Clock. 10.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Packers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 3rd and 10. Love to throw. And to the left side and taken in by Golden. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Ready. Ready. 43 rail. Yellow. 40. Cut.
On 4th down, Love. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Okay, ready? Let's go. The Vikings.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Ready, get.
They put Woods in motion. They'll run the toss with Walker. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Blue 32. Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short, and it does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and 2, now Milroe. That is caught. He finds Walker. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And with the defenders biting on that hard play action, the tight end knows he's going to be open once he crosses that linebacker. All his quarterback has to do is get his hips turned around and deliver the ball on target, and it's an easy first down.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Walker. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Milroe. Forced out wide. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. He is
I like that QB contain. I wasn't expecting that whole.
And the Seahawks can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Packers take over at 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Black 40.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. 2nd down and 3. From the gun, it's Love. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Spot on at the 35. This a 45-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Set. 52 blue. Steal. Check. Steal.
To throw is Love. That's caught at Savion Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Back to throw is Love. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Hut. Yeah, strike it. Check. Strike it.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
10 cycles.
Here's Love. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll... a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's taken in by Horton. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Seahawks.
They'll run with Damian Martinez. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's caught by Martinez. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
A run up the middle, that's Martinez. And a nice game there on first. Down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, 5 here. 79 Broncos.
Play action, it's Milrow. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Milrow. Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will score. Torrey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready? Down.
On first down, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Crab. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
38. Set.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Gonna mark him down just shy of the 40. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's Love to throw. That's to crack the tight end downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Left side, he finds Kraft. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
10 seconds. Cut.
Love to throw. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Love. Quick look, taken in. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Here we go, set.
Here's Love. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. Love will lead the offense. Looking to go for 2 here.
Ready.
Will set up for the
45.
2-point
One.
conversion.
Hey, go steal.
They'll throw out of the gun. That'll be caught. And he will not get to the goal line, so no tack it on 2 points. Still a 3-score game, as the difference is 18. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready, break. Ready. Cowboy 80. 19. Cowboy 11. Cowboy 18. 18.
On play action, Milrow. Micah Parsons in there to drop them, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Milrow. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Dragon 60. Ready. Lions. Ready.
To the air, it's Milrow. Again, working deep downfield. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Set. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
That one thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Seattle.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really...
And he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Crazy. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. Here, shot. 17, blue, 30, ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
On 2nd down, Love. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Here's Horton. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Seven Pirates.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks. shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Fresh, 50, green. Set.
Love to throw it on first down. He's going to air this one out. He's got it. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers cut into the lead a little bit.
Packers 23.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Steady. Steady.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. That one intercepted. Whoa! And the Packers will take over possession here at the 44.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Come on, set. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Green Bay. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Come on, come on.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He'll let one go down the middle.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Third and 9.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Milrose to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he'll be taken down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. To the goal line and in. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Seattle. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready, cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Throwing on second down, Love. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Back to crown the NFC champion after this.
Ready up.
3rd and long.
Here we go. Red.
Now Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Watch.
They'll go for it. Love. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here's Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, they'll run the option to the left. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
They run with Walker. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. Give them 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, Lambeau Field.